name as opposed to I want to see your hands.
It's the Cubs. You know what's crazy? Um, Man, I had Barcelona and Atletico Madrid winning today, and I never hit the submit button.
No,
Could have paid for my coffee or something.
that's a
But
day after day.
terrible. But what's up, people? We back.
We
Fly
back up
sippers
again.
only. You know? Pow, pow, pow. Chia. Chia. But yeah, man. I'm Austin.
And it's your boy Mike.
But yeah, man, what are you sipping on, good sir?
I'm actually going classic cocktail. Look, it's in outer space. There we go. Classic cocktail on you. The I won't even call this a cocktail really because it's just a liquor and a mixer. But going Captain and Coke,
Nice.
sweet and refreshing. Uh, for those that might have been, at one point in the nightclub life, don't know how simple and easy it is to do, like Jack and Coke, Captain and Coke, stuff like that. It's time to go more simple route today. But I haven't spoke too much about what I'm sipping on. What you over there sipping
I got Dusty, and a little bit of raspberry tea.
on? Hey,
So yeah. Yeah, man.
it sound like from before you might need a little bit more of that raspberry tea.
Bam. Yeah. All right. Let's get into eat. Let's get into eat. So, little real quick, all you wrestling fans out there, Cody finished the story.
Mm-hmm.
He won fantastic main event. And then the Raw after Mania was dope too. It looks
That
like
unfortunately
Triple H
missed.
is bringing back the Attitude Era of storytelling.
Okay.
Um, did you catch all the small stuff in the main event?
Um, in both main events, I guess you could say, yeah. So in the
Cool.
day one and the day two, yeah.
Yeah, I know with like the Seth Rollins chair shot, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, how long ago was that? Because he was like, I'm about to hit. Hey, yo, hold up, fam. Nah, that was let's see. Hold up. When did Seth hit Roman?
While he's pulling that up for any wrestling fans or sort of kind of wrestling fans, if y'all missed WrestleMania 40, um, lots of great storytelling and storyline writing. Um, a lot of it had to do along the lines of like family bloodlines and such. Like on night one, Rey Mysterio had to wrestle his son, um, things like that. And main event ended up being Cody Rhodes, son of Dustin Rhodes and grandson of Dusty Rhodes,
Wait,
going up against,
no. Um, Brother of Dustin Rose, son
well,
of Dusty. Yeah.
going up against um, uh,
Well, it was
basically
Roman Reigns.
a long bloodline from the Polynesian islands that includes,
Yeah, this so it's basically the best way to put it is one of the Rock's cousins.
yeah,
Like without getting too deep into the tree with everything, like Jimmy and Jay Uso, um, Solo Sikoa, uh, Roman Reigns. I'm gonna say the Rock. They're all from that same generation, except for the Rock's a lot older.
yeah,
Um, yeah, there's so many. There's so many. Just look at the family tree.
yeah.
Um, it's ridiculous. Jimmy, Jay, and Solo, those are Rikishi's sons. Just a heads up for that one. But so John Cena popped up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And John Cena attacked Solo Sikoa. Because Solo Sikoa interfered with Cody. And the reason why John Cena appeared in that match is because that crown jewel this past year, Solo Sikoa basically kind of ended John Cena for a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why he came out. And then The Rock came out because they got that beef from like a while ago. And then that
Mm-hmm.
chair shot, right? That chair shot, Seth Rollins hit Roman Reigns to break up the Shield June 2nd, 2014. It's been almost 10
It's
years.
been almost a
He was
decade.
like, it's so much deep stuff in there. And then if you go to Well, shoot, when we think about the main event, he hit one crossroads, something happened. He hit two crossroads, something happened. He hit three crossroads, is you good. So third time's a charm. But on Raw the next day, right?
Hmm.
Did you see Raw?
No, that's what I was saying. I was like, I missed the Raw aftermath.
Oh, do you want me to spoil it or no?
Yeah, you can go
All
ahead.
right, so it was Cody and the Rock talking, right?
Hmm.
The Rock had his belt, right? That he got from Muhammad Ali's wasn't it widow or something? Anyway.
Widow,
Um
yeah.
yeah, then Cody had his belt, right?
Hmm.
And he said the Rock said, "Hey, I've never held that belt before. Like, can I hold it? Could you do that for me?" I was like, "That's kind of weird." And then they exchanged belts, and then he looked at it and he was like, "Feels nice. Feels like it should belong here." And then he gave it back.
Hmm.
That is a long deep storytelling, right? Back when Cody Rhodes had the mask, he came out and asked The Rock if he can see and hold the belt. So the storytelling is so
Hmm.
long. And then The Rock said, "Yo, it's interesting because whether you're the champion or not, I'm coming back for you. It seems like your story with Roman Reigns ends, but mine and yours just begun." And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because there's a lot of well, here's another thing too, folks. There's so much people in the Samoan in that family that you haven't seen, or people
Hmm.
that you haven't even like thought about, right? Like Haku from WCW, right? He's Tongan, but he tag teamed with was it? I think it was it Rikishi like a long time ago. I'm not sure if it was, but it was somebody from the Samoan family.
Hmm.
His adopted son is Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga used to be super big, Bullet Club, world well, no, I don't think it's world champion, tag team champion for a while. One of my favorite wrestlers, and he may come over to WWE. Jacob Fatu, the werewolf from CCW, he's a free agent right now. There's a lot of stuff that it's crazy.
Bloodline.
Naomi is married to one of the Usos. She's a part of that. Nia Jax, one of their cousins. It's you don't know who the fuck's gonna come out. So
Right.
yeah, man, it's so much stuff. But y'all check it out. It's pretty dope. Wrestling is fun again. Triple H. This is the first one where Triple H did all the booking and everything for it. So
Hmm. There's a bunch of dope stuff. I also like
fantastic.
all of their dedication to the city of
Oh yeah, City of
Philadelphia as
Philly.
well as the Eagles. Um, they had Liberty Bell in the logo as well as literally the entire color scheme was both versions of green that the Eagles have worn in their history and silver, including Rey Mysterio customizing his outfit because everyone knows Rey Mysterio likes doing crazy custom outfits for every big
Yep.
event. Like he
Sometimes
was the
just about
Flash
as a comic
one
book
year, he was
character.
Spider Man one year. Yeah, this year he dedicated his uniform to the Eagles,
Yeah, I didn't
including
realize
throwing
Jason
out their
Kelsey was
shoulder
that damn
pads.
agile. That dude popped over the rope in boots. I was like, yo, greatest center ever. Ain't no way. So yeah, man. That's all I got for wrestling, yo. I do know one thing. I was watching that thing. I was like, man, they're gonna have me out here
Oh,
looking at my budget.
what was the what's that group Rhea Ripley's in?
Judgment Day?
Yeah, the other highlight is that both belts.
Oh
There's two belts
yeah,
held by that group.
yeah. Man, they came a long way.
Mm-hmm. But yep. Was it what's next? On a docket?
Um, Real quick, since we're talking about TKO, UFC 300. Told y'all, folks, it is here. It is time. It is time.
Mm-hmm.
I already ordered it. A little cool thing, just a heads up. I'm not sure if we said this before on the podcast, but if you buy the pay-per-view bef before the Tuesday that the pay-per-view is going on, you get $10 off. I suggest you do that to get $10 off and do it through Rakuten because you'll get $4.50 attached to your Rakuten account if you do it through
Hey,
Rakuten. So you'll get $10 off there and $4.50 back. So that's my plan anytime I try to buy it. So, hmm
nice, nice.
yep, I'm all about stacking these coins. You know what I'm talking about?
uh, what was it? Was it Birdman? You said, "You own the smell."
You just bam, 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 bam. But yeah, shoot, we don't really have to go down the card at all, but just so y'all understand how crazy it's gonna be. Um, I'm gonna go through the fights a little bit.
I'm about to say,
Main event,
go in there, let
banger.
them know,
Co-main
man, let them
event,
know.
banger. Third match of like the of the card, banger. Next one, banger. Next one, banger. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, so the main event, interim versus champion. It's basically a unification type thing because he'll relinquish the belt, but he was hurt. He never lost it. It's champion
Mhm.
versus number one. Women's strawweight, Wei Lee is fighting champion versus number one. Next one, BMF title. I guess they're tied for second. Number three, light heavyweight title, one against four. Middleweight, Bo Nichols fighting. So that should be somebody, should be like a slaughter, but whatever. Aljamain Sterling makes his featherweight debut. So y'all check that out. Holly Holm is on the prelim. Like the prelims look like your main event, like your main cards for a pay-per-view. So
Dang.
if like you don't want to drop the money for it, early prelims, Fight Pass slash ESPN Plus start at 6 p.m. Prelims, ESPN slash ESPN Plus start at 8 sorry, start at 8 p.m. Those all free. And then at 10 p.m., that's when the main card starts. And you got five crazy fights. So yeah, man.
It's on the
Can't wait.
13th.
Yep. Um, should we go to basketball?
Yeah, I'm talking about how the college championships wrapped up.
Oh, I was gonna start with we start with college or NBA.
We can do a little bit of NBA actually first,
All right.
because the college ones I would have more notes and things to touch on.
Yeah, I got one thing. Season's starting to slow down. Playoffs start on the 20th. So if you're already in, you chilling. If you're not, you playing, but you're not really playing that hard because it's a playing
Hmm.
tournament. So, you know.
I like
I
how they
saw Luca
starting.
play the Hornets.
I
It was
was saying, I like how they starting NBA playoffs on smoke weed every day.
I didn't realize that because I don't participate. But damn. Um, yeah, I'll be at a wine festival that day.
I mean, that'll be like the play-ins and stuff, though, right? So I mean,
Yeah,
not like
but
we'll be missing
uh,
too much.
man, all playoff basketball is good basketball to me. Unless you that bum ass Carl Anthony.
They
Anyway,
get your
man,
big ass in the paint.
I hope he's doing okay. But ugh. Um, oh man, Luca was out there cooking last night. He had 21 points in the first quarter. I was out there. He had five threes. And it wasn't like he was being left open. He was like, "Yo, come here, come here, step back, whop. Oh, two people on me. Both y'all can get it. Oh, you want it? Whop, you get it. So everything was gone. Slack up, gone. It was. I was like, this is ridiculous. I had the most fun in a blowout.
Mhm.
So I think he finished with people's 39 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists.
And 10 assists, yeah.
He was sitting like,
I only know that stat line because Beth told me. And one of those, man, my man is like legit, like a walking triple double. I think that's like
yes,
his.
you don't get no money if he gets a triple double. It's like Christian McCaffrey scoring a touchdown. You just get your
Right.
money back. So yeah, right now, just now gotta check these parlays.
Mhm.
Luka Doncic has 13 points right now, back to back in the come on, man. 13 points, four rebounds, one assist in the first quarter, and it's still in the first quarter. Already has three threes. So oh man, yeah, PJ Washington's a
It's
bum.
like that's like the Hey, PJ Washington won the game for us when we played Houston.
Dog, trash. I I know, I know that I can't stand that dude, yo. Oh, my man had 1.7 rebounds. He was getting his shit pinned everywhere, yo. Losing the ball, looking confused. It's probably them Instagram models.
Oh, Brittany Renner.
And they gave him like the Hornets gave him a welcome back PJ. Man, you don't get that shit up. Man, he came off the bench, man. Nah,
Right.
man, ain't no welcome back, fam.
Speaking of which, I'm actually rocking them instead of the Mavericks today.
Hey,
The yeah, the playoff picture is really going to be interesting, especially to see in the West Conference. I guess you could say is the East is pretty much already
yeah, it's
wrapped
set.
up.
Giannis
But
went down.
yeah, that is a major bad news. Well, I ain't gonna say major bad news because there's enough talent on the Bucks to still get some things done. But considering that Giannis was in our conversation of who will probably win MVP, and he's going down right before playoff.
Yeah.
Mm. But what I was bringing up, what it'd be interesting for the West is that I think like the top five seeds are all only separated by like 5 games, like 4 or 5 games. I know the top three seeds are all separated by a game. Because yeah, Minnesota and OKC technically have the same record, and I think Minnesota has that tiebreaker.
Oh wow.
And then
Yeah.
I forgot who's the three, but they're only a game. Or Denver, I think they're only a
Yep.
game back from
Yeah.
OKC.
Denver and Minnesota have the exact same record. So the only yeah. Yep.
Oh,
And then
sorry, OKC.
Oklahoma City Thunder have one loss.
Yeah.
Wait, who plays tonight?
So yeah, it's going to
Because the
take the rest
Nuggets
of
and the
this.
Timberwolves play tonight, right?
Here you go. Oh,
Here we go. Yeah.
boy, I might have to stay up for that
Yeah.
one. Boy, I'll take a sip on that.
What? Oh, I'm watching that. Oh, and
And
that's
at
gonna be on ESPN?
and at this point, this will be the last game of the season series, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So this is basically for all the marbles, unless other losses and stuff happen before the 14th when it wraps up.
I know in the NBA, the Thunder play the Spurs, but Wemby, you think he wins Rookie of the Year?
Probably because of his steady stat line.
You think he wins Defensive Player of the Year?
Also, probably because there's multiple games with so many blocks. I know defensive player of the year technically is supposed to also count steals and rebounds, but my man be swatting them things.
Um, there's a I saw it, man. I saw it, and it was like a chart. It was comparing him to previous Defensive Player of the Years, and I was like, it looks like the other people didn't do anything.
Didn't
Like it was like, yo,
he have a
um,
game not too long ago with like 9 or 10 blocks?
here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it was something stupid. So Wimbiana versus Rudy Gobert stats when Rudy was Defensive Player of the Year, right? Gobert had 2.1 blocks, zero point 0.6 steals, 9.2 defensive rebounds, 1.6 deflections, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wimby, 3.4 blocks, 1.3 steals, 8.2 defensive rebounds, 2.9 deflections.
Yeah, my man.
Oh, that's one. There were so
My man
many.
gonna come in with the my man gonna we gonna call him Raisin Brand because he gonna come in with the 2 scoops worth of awards.
That's yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that yo.
Food scoops.
There was a chart and it was ridiculous. Like, yeah, Draymond was up there, and I was like, "Dog, he like he's better than all your people
Hmm.
by a long shot. It's not even close."
Well, I always count Draymond as a Jag, so
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, he won it.
I still count Draymond as a Jag.
A
Like
lot of
Charles
defensive
Barkley,
players of the
for
year
those
are
that don't,
Jags in
for
this
those
day
that
and
don't
age.
understand what that term means, is JAG, just another guy. Um, but another reason I say that is because my man, like Charles Barkley said, my man be talking mad cash, and a lot of the wins and such a lot of the success from the Warriors and such come from Steph Curry. It's like you can talk all this trash as long as you're on a successful team, but it's like going to a concert. It's like being part of NSYNC, and you in concert, you think all the girls are screaming for you, not knowing you standing next to Justin Timberlake, and that's what they're screaming for. I was like,
Yeah,
that is a great analogy.
yeah. Man, I cannot find that chart. Man, anyway, damn.
But
Well,
yeah, the West being so close, man, like these last handful of days is going to be crucial for the seeding. That and a lot of matchups are going to be closer than what they were like the previous years in the West.
hmm, yeah, I'm interested to see. Yeah, interested to see.
Because one team I'm
Well,
thinking about did the Suns complete the comeback last night? You know,
uh,
because I
I
know at
don't
one
know
point,
because I stopped watching it. Well, I mean,
I
I
know,
stopped following it. I was like, yo, this is
yeah, at one point the Clippers were up by 40.
yeah, and nope. They lost 105-92. I saw that score. I was like, dang, I mean, they're already making KD memes.
Right.
Hornets losing by
Yeah,
3.
I was gonna say that's all I got really for NBA. We could look deeper into like the playoff picture, like you said, next week, a little break before the actual playoffs start. Should be
That
fun to
works.
do a deep. It should be fun to do a deep dive though, because some of these play-in matchups for the East can swing very wildly.
I'm trying to figure out some other stuff, man. Like, why will we ever get to a point where the East is just as no, okay? Will we ever get to the point where both conferences are good? Because usually it's either one's good and one's not. There's never equal.
Um, they could if they follow the same draft format as I don't know the NFL, a draft format that makes more sense than draft lottery.
The Hornets.
When's the last time the Hornets got number one pick out of the draft lottery?
Never.
Mm. It's like by far, by and large, the Pistons are the worst team in the league, and I almost guarantee you the Pistons will not get the number one draft lottery pick.
Oh, yes, the Hornets did. 1991, we got Larry Johnson.
There we go.
Great pick. He destroyed the league, yo.
1991,
Yep.
33 years ago.
The Cavaliers had LeBron, what's Kyrie, and then they had the dude from Anthony something. He's the biggest bust.
Bennett, I think.
Anthony Bennett, that bum, that yeah, that guy, man. I said PJ Washington because I am partial, but Anthony Bennett was one. My man out here answering emails with me.
Yeah, Anthony Bennett is about as bad as Michael Olowokandi.
Man,
Difference being Michael Olowokandi wasn't a number one.
Bums.
Oh
Bums, I
boy,
tell you.
I still remember what Stephen A. Smith said about Michael Olowokandi. That was that season. That was that season. The Timberwolves finished with the best record in the league. They were 61-21, and it was like uh, I forgot what other reporter was asking the question, but they were forming the question as basically like, what other what other talent and help does KG have? And like basically kind of giving KG shine. And someone else goes, Michael Olowokandi. Stephen A. Smith butted in and said, Michael Olowokandi, man, that boy can't ball. Said he just does cardio and grab rebounds.
Man, hey, yo, that YMCA ball, yo, that over 30. Just here for cardio, fam. Mm.
But yeah, I think that draft lottery thing, since it's just like a random team of the bottom 14 that goes in now.
Man, it's I think
It's
it's
a random
rigged.
team, and like if a team basically barely missed the playoffs and then they get a good pick and that pick works out for them, now they're shooting to the top, while the teams that were at the bottom of the bottom are still going to continue to suffer. So I think that could help, and I do think that eventually, I mean, even with their current format, I do think eventually we will get to a point where both conferences are competitive.
Yeah, they got to do something. They got to fix something.
Yeah,
But yeah, we'll see what happens with the Hornets later on. Yeah. But yeah, man. Shall we move on to the I'm about to say women's NCAA?
yeah. I was going to say we could cover women's first, considering they played first. They played on Sunday, and then the men were Monday.
That works for me. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. All this Caitlin Clark and Reese and everybody, but that's not South Carolina State. I mean, my bad. South
The
Carolina.
Bulldogs.
Yeah. Yeah, so South Carolina. That stuff don't matter. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You know, I'm partaking in the little sports, little gambling and stuff. Yo, so it was in the Elite Eight before the Elite Eight completed. It was half the Elite Eight played and the other half haven't played yet.
Hmm.
They had a thing where it's South Carolina, so you can either pick South Carolina or pick the field. And if you pick South Carolina, you're just getting your money back. That's how much faith that Vegas had in South Carolina.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I said, for what?
Yeah. Well,
And the thing
no
is,
way,
you
man.
against everybody else, and I said, oh, I'm picking this one team to win versus, I don't know, however many teams are left. And they said, hey, if you put in five, I'll give you five right back.
Hmm?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So, how'd you feel about did you watch the Iowa and UConn game?
Some of it, and I did see Caitlin Clark already getting exposed in that game. I didn't see the end of it though. But
Dang, did you hear about
the fact
that
that she
bogus
was
call?
getting, I heard about the call, but like I said, I didn't see the end of it. I didn't see what
It was to the point where like, really? You ain't called it all game.
I might have to look it up a little bit. But I say they probably still got like highlights and stuff on ESPN. It'd probably be up there. But from the section I did see, um, that defense was frustrating. Poor little Tink Tink out there. And then she got exposed again
Yeah,
versus South Carolina. Like, what was that one me? Expose him! Expose him!
yeah. That's basically what happened. That's
Especially with a
basically what
team
happened,
that
man. I was
played.
like, I was thinking this right here too, man. What if? No, not what if. Caitlin Clark is going to be in the WNBA, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay. I don't think. I mean, I think that she's going to like struggle just a little bit,
Hmm.
just because the WNBA has 10 teams. So all the people that dominated in college are still there.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I don't think she sees a. I don't think she sees a ring unless she goes to a loaded team like the
It's
Aces.
the WNBA, man. Everybody loaded.
But then the Aces repeat.
Yep. Think about it. The Aces, what number two, number three option is Plum. And she was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? And she said, "Yo, I got to WNBA and I got cooked. Like it's not college." I'm like,
Right.
"Yeah," because the talent is so condensed. Every team is top.
Hmm.
So like there is no like you know what we need this player. No, it's full of college all stars. College all stars who played 4 years and dominated in college.
Hmm.
Is every team is stacked with that. So like I think it's gonna be a little bit of adjustment. So yeah, crazy. That's crazy.
Hmm. But yeah, congrats to
Yeah.
South Carolina for pulling out the perfect season, and then congrats to Don Staley for all her accolades.
Shout out to Don Staley, man. One of the coolest people.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have a Don Staley story for y'all. I'm not sure if the audience will believe this, but way back when Charlotte had a WNBA team called the Charlotte Sting, and Don Staley was on the team. Rhonda Mapp was on the team. I was in middle school, and my uncle knew Don Staley and Rhonda Mapp, mainly Don Staley, and he was gonna pick me up that day, and I was a black SUV, and he was in the passenger seat, and I was like, hey. I was like, yo, man, get in, man. Da, 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 da. So I get in the car. It's not Stanley and Rhonda Map. It was Rhonda Map's car. So
There you
that's
go.
pretty cool. No, it was not Staley's SUV. So yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
it is. We need WNBA back in Charlotte.
I I agree. And wasn't there another team that got disbanded?
The who?
And I was about to say, isn't there another WNBA team that got disbanded? Because right now it's what
Most of
it's.
them.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Sacramento, the Monarchs.
Mm.
Yep.
A lot of
That's
WNBA teams like kind of went under.
I might just look up the list. I don't know the team by heart.
I do
But,
know the Charlotte Sting was the original, like was one of the original teams. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
for the men's championship, Purdue and UConn. Purdue, their first championship visit since the 50s. Lord have mercy.
Yep.
But
Once in a lifetime.
they they uh
Twice in a lifetime.
they played a pretty good game. The game was close until it wasn't.
Did you notice anything in that game?
A lot of foul calls in favor of Purdue.
I saw that too. I also saw something that yeah, Expo
Edie.
he can't move.
That's what I was talking about in the previous episode. And I think
Yeah,
Kenny Smith pointed out too. It's like you
he
get hit,
can't move laterally. Like and
yeah,
it's weird. It's like hey, he's massive, right? The problem is he's taller than a lot of folks, right?
Hmm.
But let's say if he goes to the NBA, I don't think he's going to be a starter. But if he goes to the NBA, whatever, and comes off the bench, whatever, you know, can he keep up with the bigs? Because he cannot keep up with Wemby. Ain't no way he about to get his my bad. He about to get his CLs taken or something.
All
Ain't
season.
no way, yo. Jokic, he doesn't move, but he can move. You know what I mean? Like he's slow, but he's agile.
Yeah.
Giannis got a shot now. Yeah, you got to come out to the 3-point line. Embiid. So I mean, even like Mark
And
Williams is. I mean, like Mark I think it's
Jonathan,
what 6'11", but he
yeah.
still can move. So like he's a big dude and he plays like a traditional big. And he moves like a traditional big. And that's not how it is right now.
Hmm.
Like Plumlee, Capella. Yeah, they're traditional bigs, but they move. They can move.
Hmm.
So I still think he can get better, but I think it's gonna be a welcome to the NBA moment when they're like, all right, pick and roll. What you gonna do? Yep, okay. Mismatch. Yep, we see what's going on here. Yep. Mm-hmm.
His side, I agree. His side to side is woo, need some work.
Mm-hmm.
Minus that one little quick spin, which what was your boy's name? Donovan something for UConn.
Uh
They're a big man. He figured that out real quick. Because I think Edie only had like 4 points that weren't free throws in the second half.
dang.
But yeah, but like so one, congrats to UConn. But like I said, Purdue, y'all had a good run. Y'all kind of kept it close. I think it was supposed to go into halftime as a 2 point game. Purdue kept getting flustered. They had a super meltdown, and UConn took advantage of it. Went into halftime as a 6 point game, still a manageable game. And then UConn came out firing second half. They were firing.
Whoops. Yeah, man.
I said, yeah, that's all I got on that.
Uh yeah, I didn't really have too much for college stuff. It's kind of like yeah, it was cool. We synced it.
Mm-hmm. Congrats to NC State for making it as far as you did.
Congrats. Yep. Hey, yo, they were at Dreamville with me on that Sunday.
Uh,
They were out there. They probably stayed longer than me because I left during J. Cole's set. Trash was boring.
what was it? Including y'all's fantastic center DJ Burns that looked like Eddie Winslow.
Man, yes. Yes, he does look like Eddie Winslow. Yeah. Um, yeah, man. Hmm.
I think that should be pretty much it until up
I think
until
that's it,
next
man.
week.
Yeah, I was thinking like, hey, is there any more? I think that's it, man.
Yeah,
I think that's it, man.
that's it, mine. Next week should
Well,
be a fun show doing these deep dives because I got some notations on some teams and matchups if they so do happen.
hey, it sounds good to me.
But until next time, folks, y'all already know what we say. I'll stay flying, keep on sipping, man.
Keep on sipping, sipping, sipping into the future. Future.
The future better include y'all washing y'all's hands too.
Wash your hands. Yo, pollen, it's pollen season, yo. It's pollen and germ season. Wash your hands.
Please.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Bye.